This ab workout is a routine I developed to be done every day leading up to my appearance as Spider-Man in cosplay. I wanted to have that six-pack ab appearance, which I feel like I'd never really had before, except for when I worked out incredibly hard in Thailand. I knew I wasn't going to work out that hard again, so I developed this small routine to do every day to help me get to where I needed to be. There are 3 basic exercises in this routine. The sit-up, or crunch, where you lie on your back and contract your abdomen. An isometric hold similar to a plank, but in this exercise, I'll be holding my hands above my head and shoulders to place more focus on my upper abs. And one more exercise which is similar to the elbow knee crunch, but I'll be doing it a bit faster than you usually see it demonstrated. Okay, let's get ready. I recommend watching this video once before trying the exercise with me. This is basically just a day of me doing my actual routine. So I'll try to talk along in the video a bit to explain what I'm doing and to help you if you want to try it with me. I'm starting with 30 sit-ups. For each exercise I do, I'll be doing 30 repetitions, and I'll be doing each exercise 3 times. For crunches, I like to perform them very slow. Try to put the focus in your abdomen. Really make this a meditative practice and think about how your abdomen contracts and expands and moving your whole body with your abdomen. Really try to exclude the muscle groups in your back. You don't want to be using your back in this motion, and you don't need to do a really deep crunch to get the workout. You only need to do a very small contraction. I'm about to do my knee to elbow crunches, and I like to lie on my back flat for a second to make sure that I'm not curving my back too much and put the focus back in my abdomen. So I'll do a brief stomach vacuum here on my lower abs to make sure that those muscles are engaged before doing my knee to elbow crunches. This is the final exercise in the set of 3 exercises. You might not feel it right away, but if you start doing push-ups and abdomen exercises, you will definitely start to feel this in your abs. Usually when I see people doing an isometric hold like this, their arms are directly under your shoulders. But doing this and putting your hands above your head can really put the focus on your abdomen, especially on your upper abdomen. So this can be really great for completing an ab workout and just getting a super good overall workout on your abs. Here I'm doing another isometric hold in place of crunches. This is a lot easier on your back than crunches, and you can press the small of your back into the mat. This is a really good alternative to crunches, and I'll demonstrate all these exercises in separate videos. Having said that, I'm not really experiencing any discomfort in my back right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do the crunches as well. There are all kinds of different schools of thought on how to do a crunch and ways to do it, and I'm going to post a video on that soon. Ultimately, holding your hands above your head will put more strain on your abs, but I don't always like to do that because it also puts more strain on your back. In fact, actually touching and massaging my own abs sometimes gives me the best result because I can make sure the muscles are activated and being flexed. Most important thing is to do small contractions that come from the abs. Just think of it as a meditative process. Okay, let's do those elbow to knee sit-ups and start hitting the inside of your elbow off the inside of your knee. I like to do these ones really fast, but you can do them slow and you definitely feel a different kind of burn. Back to the isometric hold where I'm just holding this position and putting a focus on my abs. So this has been one of the really key things I think in developing that aesthetic look of my abdomen, and I'm just really happy with this exercise, so I do it all the time. You can do this on your feet, and a lot of times I'll have my whole body planked out and do it on my toes, but if you find that all the strain of your muscles, if you're doing that and you find that the strain of your muscles is going into muscle groups that aren't your abdomen, go back to your knees. Being on your knees in this position is the easiest way to ensure that you're putting the focus in your abs. Doing all these ab exercises can put a strain on your back. So I'm going to show some back exercises that help with that, but right now I'm just going to do a bridge because that's going to stretch out my back. And if I'm feeling any discomfort in my back when I'm doing so much focus on my abs with exercise, I'll definitely try to do a stretch like this. And if you can't do a bridge, that's no problem. You can do, you know, like downward dog or cobra from yoga, and I'll show a few exercises at the end of this video that I do for my back in my ab routines. So now I'm going to do that V hold again with straight legs and straight arms, where I'm pushing my lower back into the ground and my body looks like a V. But this time I'm going to do some sit-ups in that position, because, you know, in most of your isometric holds, there's some small movement you can do to increase the strain on the muscle group you're working on. And it's not always good to do that. Sometimes it's good to just do the hold, depending on what kind of strain it's putting on your body. But right now I'm feeling just doing a few crunches in this position. So now I'm just finishing up, you know, with my last set of all these exercises, and I think my head is coming a little bit far forward here for doing my sit-ups, which puts strain on my neck or my back. But you know, once I get tired doing this exercise, it's hard to do as good a job with everything. Having said that, I'm pretty happy with what I did here today. So now I'm back to the knee touches, and then I'm going to do my isometric hold. You know what, I'm feeling pretty excellent, and I'm just going to do it all again. I'm just going to do the whole circuit one more time. So 30 reps of each exercise one more time, and no pressure, but if you're feeling it, do it with me. For anyone who's wondering, isometrics is when you're freezing a solid position and pushing against an immovable force or object. If you're interested, here is the full body version of this isometric hold. Hey guys, that's not like a super definitive me showing this ab routine. This is just an actual day in the life of me doing the ab routine. So I hope that video was helpful to you, and thanks so much for watching it. I'm gonna make a version of this video soon that caters to people following along with it, so it'll be a lot more dedicated to that reality, whereas this one was just literally me doing it in the gym and how I do it when I go there, which allows for some variation in how I do it. For a variety of reasons, this is not a do this and be like me channel. This is a channel about my own personal fitness journey. I really encourage you to get at me in the comments bar below and have a discussion about your own personal fitness journey, or ask me about anything you have a question about in the video. This is actually my first video on the channel, so I hope to post a lot soon. Be sure to subscribe and check out my future videos. Lots of love. Cheers.